Hello friends, here I am to talk about the ninth house. Last time I talked about the 8th house. Now I'm going to talk about the ninth house. Ninth house is opposite of the third house. Third house talks about what we do in the present day, what you do yourself. It is more current, how do you adapt yourself in working, in doing efforts, in dealing with people. So that was third house for. Third house is for. It is more which is related to the now, the thing which you can see. Ninth house is the opposite of third house, and therefore it deals with issues like higher learning, something which is not very important in your present day dealing, but it deals with wisdom, it deals with knowledge, it deals with propagation of knowledge, it deals with understanding things which are important, like understanding philosophy, understanding religion, mysticism. All these things are dealt with ninth house. The ninth house also deals with travel. If you have to travel, and especially if the travel is related to your going and spreading some kind of knowledge, ninth house is a prime house for travel, for traveling somewhere to give your knowledge, even to work. So ninth house is a prime house for higher education, for higher learning, and for travel. It's a Trikona house. It is a very important house. And remember one thing, the ninth house is a catalyst house again, where when along with the fifth house, the fifth and ninth house together, when they are with other house, they are a catalyst house. They improve the situation, but by themselves they are not very important houses of profession. Just to give an example, the ninth house is 12th from 10th. In fact, when the ninth house comes into play, it can create problems in your career. Remember that. Only ninth house can create problems in your career. So don't think that a very strong ninth house will give you career or will give you boom in your career. Yes, ninth house, as you would have said, is a house of luck, but it is a house of luck, it is a house of fortune, in a way that in our old system of things, the rishis used to say that a person is the best person who acquires knowledge and spreads knowledge. That is what a rishi did, and that is why it was known as the Lakshmi Sthan and the Vishnu Sthan. Vishnu Sthan is the Sthan of knowledge, but in the present scheme of things, the ninth house will make you a professor, will make you a person who can go and tell about knowledge, but it will not take you to the heights of profession or to the height of this thing by itself. It is a house of fortune to the extent that it is a catalyst house which promotes your well-being, but it is not a house by itself which can give all that which has been told in the earlier books. You have to understand that we are in Kali Yuga, and we have to change things which happened in the Treta Yuga. Things were different, the reference to the context was different, we have to adapt differently. Therefore, ninth house is a house of education, higher learning, going and preaching about your higher learning. It is an important catalyst house which improves your well-being. To that extent, it is very important. It is a house of travel. So this is what I would like to tell about the ninth house. It is 12th from 10th, so actually alone itself very strong. When in the right dasha, antar bhukti, it can actually create problems in your prestige by alone itself. So therefore you have to see these houses in a way which is very important, and there has to be a deep understanding of astrology in order to understand how these houses play a role. But then again, to conclude, ninth house is for religion, higher learning, preaching, prestige, to prestige to the extent that it gives you a good kind of what I should say, a good kind of a welcome kind of a thing in the society. It gives you a positive impact in the society. It is a catalyst house with other houses for your well-being, and it is a house of travel. With this, I'd like to end this video, and for knowing more about me or my books, you can go to Sagar Publication. He's the publisher who publishes all my book. You can go to my Facebook, YouTube, or to my personal site to know more about astrology. Thank you, and bye for now.